Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this video. Hello. This is the worm moon, full moon, Reiki healing meditation. I decided last full moon to just create them, pre-record them, and then send them out on my different social channels. So this is my second one. So rather than doing the circles with the full moon, I'm doing these recordings, but still doing online circles for women's circles and still doing some other specific healings in the private group. So just message me if you want to join that. So where are we? It is the full moon, worm moon, crow moon, eagle moon, sack moon. Lots of different names, depending on the different Native American tribes, but earthworm being the worm moon being the most commonly used terminology from the Native American Indian classification of full moons. And the reason being, it was originally thought was because the ground is warming up and the worms are starting to come up. And then crow moon because the crows would come down and pick the worms, and that was kind of where it was thought earthworm came from. And then some recent research has been uncovered in about the 1760s. There was some commander, some person visiting some tribe, and there's been some evidence that takes note of actually worm referencing the larva of a beetle that actually comes out of the thawing bark in the trees. So not actually worms coming up from the ground. But either way, the principles are the same. Okay, this is the thawing, this is the last full moon of the winter season. It's a really important full moon for understanding and setting when Easter is. This one falls before spring equinox, so it's called the Lenten full moon as well. And then the full moon in April is actually what's then guided when Easter falls, because this equinox comes after this moon, so hence it's Lenten moon. But yeah, where we are is we have come out or coming out of the winter slumber. We are walking as the maiden. The maiden's walking on Mother Earth. It's fertility, there's new beginnings, spring, all these changes in the natural world around us. And actually, whichever of those worm originations are true, they're both really at the heart very similar in that it's a warming of the world. It's a change of the seasons, of spring coming, of new life, new beginnings for our ancestors, time of coming out of winter and food being more readily available, a time indeed to be celebrated. And we're coming towards equinox on the 20th of March, 21st of March. And that is a time when nature is in balance. It's about equilibrium. It's about the light and the dark, the night and the day being in balance, being in harmony. And it's an opportunity for ourselves to have a look at kind of where are we with our shadow and our light. So the reason I mention that is because this full moon falls, 13 days before equinox, and because of where we are with the energies, full moons are powerful. They're the illumination, they're shining the light on. So perfect. Let's use this full moon energy, really harness this energy to understand in ourselves, where are we in balance or out of balance? Where are we, maybe we still have some negative behaviors, negative traits that need shining the light on, that we might not be embracing, we might be suppressing, might be pretending it's not there. Or maybe we're even just really positive. We're so happy, but we're not actually, we're so in the light. We're so but actually we're not actually looking at the shadows as well. So really great opportunity just to, in this energy, the full moon, to take that honest look in. From an astrological perspective, that's not my forte. I don't profess to be an astrologist, but I do know the full moon's moving into Virgo. And Virgo being that mutable earth sign, ruled by Mercury, which is communication, ruler of our communication and thought processes. I've read some beautiful things around the energy astrologically about what a great opportunity right now it is with all this, to have a more grounded view of how we move forward, and that this, this creative energy, these new beginnings, the freshness of spring, actually with Virgo, to really kind of understand and put some structure around how we get there. So if that resonates, brilliant. That's what I've took out of what I've read. But with all these things, you can read, and there's lots of different interpretations and different ways. For me, that really resonates, to harness that energy, and to harness that energy and use it to put into place some processes to be able to communicate where we want to go, to communicate what we want to do, and to really go after our creative ideas. Sorry, there might have been a glitch in the video just then, because I really swear to God, someone was stood at the window knocking at the door. So that was like, oh, I just paused recording and nobody was there. So I'm really sorry for glitching this video. Normally I just do these in one take and it's done, and I don't do that, but I don't know what just happened, but it's all good. So what I wanted to do is just do a little meditation then, just to bring us into this beautiful energies, the full moon, to take a moment to journey within. I think for me at the moment, the beauty of where we are, with equinox coming, with the spring coming, with this full moon, is a really good opportunity to connect with our own inner guru, our own inner sage, our own inner knowing, and really look at, okay, what is it I want to shine the light on? What is it what I want to really acknowledge? What am I ready to release in this full moon? And then at equinox, that I can really, be in the balance, be in the equilibrium, and really harness those energies. And at this time of year, we can start to feel these shifts in energy, the change, and we get excited because spring's coming, it's a shift, but we're still shrugging off like winter a little bit, right? So it's almost just been really patient with ourselves and patient with whatever's emerging underneath at this time of year, and really allowing that to come through, whatever's the best way for us, and trusting that everything is for our highest and best. So I'm going to invite you now just to close down. So if you are not in a place where you can receive this healing and meditation, maybe pause it and come back to it. Now is the time where you should be comfy. You might want to have a little candle, maybe have your crystals be near your altar, or just comfy, just whatever's best for you. And when you're ready, just closing your eyes and just taking some breaths, just to connect to yourself, connect to where you are physically in this present moment. I've just got my lovely Tibetan bowl here, my green Tara Tibetan bowl. So just want you to take some lovely breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, eyes closed, breathing in prana, life force, energy, just allowing that to really breathe deep into your ribs, really shifting anything out. Just going to do 3 dongs of this beautiful bowl, and I really hope the sound carries for this video. Taking a moment just to center yourself in your heart space, in your heart energy. And then feel the roots that we have that are connected to Mother Earth, the roots that go all the way down to the center of Gaia. Feel these roots that are wrapped around the energy of Mother Earth, the life force energy of Mother Earth. Knowing you are always connected, always grounded, always safe and held. Feel these energies as you draw them up through these roots and into maybe your feet or to your lower spine. And feel the energies as they travel up through your torso, working their way up. Taking this beautiful energy, taking your awareness and your consciousness now up out of your head, the top of your head, into a beautiful bubble of light. Taking your awareness, your consciousness in this bubble now out of the room, the building, the space that you are in, traveling up towards the clouds. Up higher as you leave Earth's atmosphere and traveling up towards that beautiful full moon. We're not stopping at the full moon, traveling higher and higher, becoming aware that you're in the galaxies, going through all the different galaxies, into space, into expansion, but just continuing up higher and higher. And up above you, you're going to see a series of layers of white lights, taking your awareness through that first layer of white light, through a second layer, traveling up higher, up through a third layer, and becoming aware up above you, you're now traveling through a golden energy, now traveling up through a jelly-like substance. And then up above, you're going to see a rectangle window of the most sparkliest, tingliest white light. And inhale through the nose as you go in. And we exhale to expand, do a few rounds of that, feeling this beautiful, expansive energy. Taking some moments to feel this tingly white light. And with thought and intention, feel this light, this clear light, as a beautiful shower coming down over you, cleansing, clearing, purifying, just bringing in bliss, connection, love, harmony, grace. Breathe in these energies, these frequencies. And I'm just witnessing and sending out a beautiful bubble of the highest frequency and vibrations that is right for each individual who is going to be watching this video. Sending this healing bubble to their higher selves for them to access whenever they wish. But also reminding you guys, you are always connected to the divine. You are always connected to these energies. Now I'm going to invite you to become aware of a portal, a door opening in this beautiful space. And you're going to step through this door. And as you do so, it is evening. And the moon, the full moon, is beaming large and bright and brilliant. And you are in a field, a paddock, surrounded by trees. And you are walking down a path. And as you walk down this path, you come to a little gate. And as you go through, you are in a garden. This is your garden. This is an area for you to tend that you have been tending to. There are seeds you have planted here. Ideas, creations, thoughts. There are plants already starting to push through the soil under this beautiful full moon light. And in your own garden, I invite you to take a seat and connect with the soil, connect with the energies, and connect with the full moon. What is it that you are bringing to creation? What is it that might be blooming, coming to fruition as we pass into spring and into summer? Where might there be just a little seed, just a little bit of an idea that you're not even sure where it's going to go yet? Take some time under this beautiful full moon to review your garden, to nourish it, tend. And to ask yourself, in order to bring these to fruition, to full bloom, is there anything under the light of this moon that needs to be lovingly shone upon, to be released? And the power of this beautiful worm moon, what needs to be illuminated in love that you may now release? Take some time to sit with yourself. Take some time to come back to this place at a later date, to understand, to journey within, to really see and understand yourself, allowing your own inner knowing, the space, the time, the silence to be heard. And just sending the highest vibrational Reiki healing energies to each and everyone's higher self. Helping support transmutation, transformation, releasing anything that needs to be released with ease and grace, that you may walk forward on your path. Maybe you want to really connect with that soil, with the earth, feeling the new life stirring, the worms coming out of the trees, the larvae, the beetles, the worms coming up out of the ground, the plants coming forward. From death, there is rebirth. From the darkness of winter, there is the light of summer. And as we approach equinox now, as the increasing time of the light, connect with the darkness of Mother Earth, connect with the dark belly, but feel the life that is coming forward. And take some moments to connect with that which you most need to support, should support for your highest and best path. What is it you need to see, feel, connect with? What is emerging for you that will be for your highest and best, most joyful path forward in the freshness and fullness of spring? Beautiful. And the saying that's come into my mind is, it's the early bird that catches the worm. And therefore, where is it that you need that you should energize. What is the worm that is yours? What is the opportunity that this full moon, that these energies can give you that boost to go after? And using the construct, the processes from the Virgo energy, understand how to achieve this. And just in these beautiful energies, I just want to send a blessing through the ascended Reiki masters, through the angelic kingdom of light, through my own guides, into the quantum fields, the higher selves of each person who is saying yes to receive to their higher selves. A blessing of love, of light on their ideas, their creations, to your creations, your idea, that which will best serve you, best serve the light change that we need to see in the world. Sending blessings from my heart to yours. Okay, and now just take a moment to thank the energies, anyone who's come forward to support you, your own guides, thanking Mother Earth, Father Sky, the beautiful full moon, starting to walk back up that beautiful path. And as you do, see the crystals, the energies underneath your feet, infusing you, reinvigorating you. And as you walk back up the path and back through the doorway and back into the beautiful white light, and just imagine a beautiful shower of sparkly white energy just washing over you now. Now start to journey back down through that window, down through that jelly-like substance, the golden layer, the different white lights, until you're back in the stars and in the galaxies, becoming aware of one star twinkling brighter than the others, bringing your consciousness now back into that light, all the way down into your own physical body. Remembering we have those beautiful roots connecting to us to Mother Earth. We are always connected. We are always guided. I ask for any excess energy, for all the energies to be sent to the highest and best for all sentient beings, wherever they may be. And now this love and energy sent to Mother Earth to support her. Asking for a cloak of protection around each and every individual, with the highest blessings that are available at this time, the highest frequencies and vibrations in the grid around you. Just going to disconnect my energy, and I'm just going to open my eyes. That feels luscious. It feels really weird recording it like this. I think part of me needs to go back to doing live, so there's some interaction, but I'll see what the feedback is and how well this is received. It's just doing it this way means that I can put it on Instagram and Facebook rather than lives, which become quite limited and then restrictive for the different audiences. But yeah, just let me know what you think and how you'd like this to work. Sorry, I realise I've just gone straight from a meditation, brought you down and gone, blah. So I'm just going to honour that was a little bit much and just take a time in my own energy. I sometimes just get a little bit high, and I feel a moment, the shift in this energy of ready to spring into spring. Even in myself, I can feel like, this battle, talking about this equilibrium and balance of equinox, like where I want to go after and take action, and where I'm like, okay, but in the right places, be patient. Where should the energy go? Where should the energy flow? What is the optimum? And I'm just, and those moments of, sacred space to then, let's go, let's talk, let's energize. It's just something I'm figuring out on my own path, and that's beautiful, and that's okay, and that's right. So I hope that was received. If that's just helped one person, gorgeous. And yes, I guess this will be everlasting. So you might be, I've recorded this in, where are we now? 2023, but the intention could be that next full moon it gets brought out for 2024. So yeah, wherever you are in the world, wherever you are in the energies, just so much love and much blessings. Happy full moon, happy worm moon, happy preparation for equinox. If you are watching this and it's March 2023, I am going to do a meditation on the 20th of March. So DM me if you would like to join the group to Sacred Sisterhood Circle. That's a women's group for that meditation for Ostara and celebrating the fertility goddess from the Mayans as well. And if you're in person and want to come to an in-person, I'm running the 25th of March, a cacao ceremony, cacao and Ostara ceremony as well. So yes, okay, that is it from me. I'm going to end this here. Namaste, Awen, blessings, Namaha.